Okay, we are going to learn today the laws of the priestly blessing, the Birchat Kohanim. So, if anyone went to Shul Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur or Sukkot, you're going to see the Kohanim blessing the nation. This is really a blessing for every single day, actually every single prayer. However, because we're scared the Kohanim will get drunk in between Shacharis and Mincha, so only Shacharis before people are meant to drink alcohol. For everyone's information, you're not meant to drink alcohol before Shacharis. You're not meant to get. So then, in Israel, and I did this in the Sephardic Shul in Parnais. Every day, the priests, the Kohanim say the blessing. So we'll go through quickly a few laws of how the laws a Kohen must do. Kohen can't drink before Birchas Kohanim, and also as the congregation, if someone comes to Shul and he doesn't know all the laws, then you can help the Kohen. Okay, so now the way the process is like this: the Kohen, as he hears Ritzei, the prayer Ritzei being said, he's meant to walk up towards the bima. If he didn't walk up, it's too late. That's the time for him to go. He has to go to the bima, stand like this, wait till he finishes and gets Lahaydis, Baruch Atah Hashem Lahaydis, and then he's meant to stick out his hands, right? If there's more than one Kohen, the Chazan says Koyanim. He has to say, they turn around and they say the blessing. The blessing is, blessed are you Hashem, that you made us holy in order to bless the Jewish nation. Then he says word after word. After the first verse, it means Yivracha Adonai V'Yishmerecha, the whole congregation says Amen. Then the next verse, Yar Hashem Panav Elecha, the whole congregation says Amen. The third time, everyone says Amen. Then the Kohen has to stand this way, freeze, wait for the Chazan to start Sim Shalom, then they turn back. The Rambam says every time you turn has to be towards the right. If you have an option, right or left, you turn towards the right, so everyone turns towards the right. Each way, you walk anytime, you walk towards your right. If you have to make a left, then you gotta make a left. In general, like I mentioned before, you have to be very careful. The Chazan, the Kohen, the whole congregation, they don't talk over each other. The Rambam mentions this again. When he says Amen, when he starts, every time you have to wait till the person finishes his piece. In the Beis Hamikdash, when they used to do Birchas Kohanim every single day too, very similar to our Birchas Kohanim. The difference is that he did it after slaughtering the first, the tamid, the first animal of the day. Happens to be, the main difference that people always speak about is that in the times of the temple, they said Yud Ke Vavke, pronounced Yud Ke Vavke. There's many different ways of pronouncing it. In the time of Shimon HaTzadik, they stopped in order for people that are not worthy not to know how it sounds. I don't exactly understand what's so hard. And you only teach people that are worthy enough to say the Hashem's name, to pronounce it like that. And therefore, in the times of Shimon HaTzadik, when people started abusing Hashem's name, they canceled it and they just said Adonai, like we say in the show today. There's something also very different with Birchas Kohanim than most other things in davening. Birchas Kohanim must be said in Hebrew. Everything else, even Shema, say it in English. Say it in any language you understand. You say it clearly in the right way, that's fine. Birchas Kohanim has to be said in Hebrew. It says Chayis Baruch Hu in the Torah. This is how it should be said because there's a specific way how it should be said. So
even if Kohanim doesn't know.
Yes, they must say it in Hebrew. They have to. Moses said they have to say it standing. They have to say it like this, holding their hands up. They have to say it in Hebrew. They have to say it face to face. Some people turn this way, that way, back. You have to be facing straight to the Kohanim. You have to say it out loud, and you have to say it with God's name in the temple. Yes.
So we say it to the Kohanim, or they say it to us?
The Kohen say it to you.
Right.
Now the thing is, you are not allowed to. You should not look at the Kohanim when they're saying the blessings, and therefore you should look at the floor, cover your face with the siddur, with the towels. But you have to be face to face. The same thing with the Kohen. The Kohen must be face to face. Yes.
Lama, for those who don't know about the Teshkina.
What?
For those who don't know about the Teshkina connecting with the Kohanim.
Yes. So there's something special with Birchas Kohanim that in general, davening can make something new. A bracha just brings down from heaven something that's already there. Birchas Kohanim is something special that you draw down here, something which is only created by davening. So it's both davening and blessing together. That's what's so special about Birchas Kohanim. Now, Birchas Kohanim, the Kohen has to, according to the Rambam, have his hands like this, straight out like this way. We do it like this, but like this. But sometimes the Rambam says like this, but straight according to your forehead. In the temple, they went like this. The only person that went like this was the Kohen Gadol, because he wasn't allowed to pick his hands above his forehead because it was Hashem's name on his forehead. So it was like this. But in general, all the Kohanim in the temple went like this. In these days, the Kohanim over here, you go like this. You can't go like this. You can't go like this. You have to go like this. What you do with your fingers is not so important, but we go like this. In Chabad, to make 5 windows, I think. After the Kohanim finish their circle, they finish Sim Shalom, right? Remember I said the Chazan starts, they go back to the right. Then after they get back, that's when they can move their hands down. Then they talk to Hashem as the Chazan is saying Sim Shalom, and they say, Hashem, we did what you asked from us. You finish the job, blessed Jewish nation, as you said. And they finish, this is a custom, the Rambam does not mention this, they finish their blessing together with the Chazan when he finishes the bracha of Sim Shalom. The only time that we do Birchas Kohanim according to the Rambam by Mincha is specifically when there is a fast day. Besides the fact that you're not getting drunk, also in times of the Rambam, they actually used to daven Mincha on a fast day very close to Shkia. In general, they daven in the times of the Rambam. In general, Mincha 2.5 hours before Shkia, not like we do here. But by the fast days that are right before Shkia, which that is similar to Ne'ilah, and Ne'ilah regardless, you do Birchas Kohanim. By us, we don't do it, I don't think we do by Ne'ilah, for sure not by Mincha. And in any fast day, we just do Shachris in the holidays. In Israel, some places do it, even Chabad, once a week. However, regardless, it's a very special thing to be by the priestly blessing and hear the blessings from the Kohen. Everyone have a good night.
And the best night?